Hey, what is up guys, my name's Rosile, and today I'll be bringing you a new edition of my secret base tutorial series. Now this base will feature a simple hidden minecart entranceway that is disguised by snow layers, as well as showcase a wonderful winter themed interior to host all your survival needs. So without any further ado, let's get right into building it. Now for the first portion of this tutorial, I'll show you how to hide the minecart in which we will use to access the secret base. But before we get into that, you'll first need to find some kind of hillside or wall in a snow biome similar to the example shown here, so we can hide the base within it. So once you found a spot that works, let's first remove 2 blocks in our wall at ground level. Then at the back of this gap, let's place a rail with a minecart on top. And now in front of this gap, place in a total of 7 snow layers, so only a small part of the minecart is showing. Then once you have that in place, go over 2 blocks from one side of this minecart and clear out a small room behind it. Just make sure to leave a block at the side of this minecart so it doesn't get out of place when we use it. So once we have our little room inside the wall, we can now click on our minecart from the outside to transport us through the wall into the room that we made. Before we move on though, let's head back outside and place some extra grass and snow blocks around our 7 snow layers so it is hidden even more. You won't be able to hide it completely, but depending on how many extra blocks you put around it, the more secret it will be. But once the gap is hidden enough, let's head back inside, and also before we continue, I should point out that there isn't a set way to get out without removing some blocks. However, if you want, you could make some kind of piston door on the inside here if you want to get fancy. I'm not going to go over that now, but if you want, I have plenty of other secret base tutorials that can show you how to make a piston door. Anyways, moving on to designing the base, let's now start by digging out a hole anywhere in our room that is at least 5 blocks deep and place ladders down to the bottom of it. Then at the bottom of this, let's clear out a small path that is about 5 blocks long and then place a dark oak door at the end of it. And now on the other end of this door, we'll need to clear out an 11 long by 11 wide area with a height of 5 blocks, as that will be the main dimensions of the base. And then with this 11 by 11 area cleared out, we can now replace all the stone along the walls, floor, and ceiling with snow blocks. Now once we have the base cleared out and filled with snow, we can now start designing it. So let's start by placing spruce logs up at each corner with a couple spruce leaves at the top and bottoms of them. Next we'll add a couple indents to the walls of the right and left sides, so 2 blocks over from each spruce log clear out a 2 wide space in the wall. Then replace all the stone within these indents with snow except for the ceiling, adding glowstone blocks. And now we can add in 4 double chests into each indent, leaving just the middle row of them empty. Next we'll add a loft area off the right, left, and back walls, so from the 3rd block up, extend out spruce slabs that go out 3 blocks from the snow walls. Then on the outer edge of these slabs, just place spruce fences on top for a railing. Now we'll need to add in the ladders up to the loft area, so both the right and left side place 2 columns of spruce slabs at the middle of the wall with ladders between them up to the 2nd level. Next we'll add a crafting and furnace area at the back wall, so let's start by adding a couple spruce slab columns up at the center. Then between these columns we can add in a crafting table and ender chest if you would like, with a spruce stair above it. And now at the sides of these columns, add in 4 furnaces with a couple beds in front of them. Next we'll add a frame around the door at the front wall, so simply add spruce planks around it, and then we can add some flower pots on top with some ferns. Then let's head up to the loft, and at the back wall we'll add in an enchantment room, so begin by removing 5 blocks across the middle that goes back 3 blocks. Now place bookshelves along the sides with an enchantment table at the middle of them and glowstone underneath it. Then replace the floor around the enchantment table with spruce planks, and also replace the stone ceiling with snow blocks. Next, let's head back down to the first level so we can add in a fireplace to the base. So at the center of this floor, let's start by placing in a 3x3 ring of cobblestone. Then dig down 2 blocks at the middle of the cobblestone and place a netherrack that we can light with flint and steel. Now on top of the cobblestone, let's place in iron bars, and then also place cobblestone stairs on top of those as well. Then from the middle of these stairs, let's place cobblestone walls up to the ceiling for a chimney. And finally, we can place carpets around the fireplace with some glowstone at the corners, and then that will finish up the base. But that is going to be all for the secret base tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more designs of hidden underground bases, be sure to let me know and drop a like and I'll definitely continue to do more. But with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later guys, bye bye.